Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's newsletter. Hey, I heard something just the other day that talked about VUCA. That term VUCA, V-U-C-A, comes from the military. You may have heard of it. The V stands for volatile, the U for uncertain, the C for complex, and the A for ambiguous. I write about it in my book, Becoming Anti-Fragile, and the fact that actually VUCA is kind of here, there, and everywhere now. It used to just be reserved for kind of military contexts, but I reckon now the world at work has become more VUCA, our worlds at home have become more VUCA, and just the world more generally around us, definitely more complex, more uncertain, more ambiguous, and more volatile. But I heard the other day there's been an additional A added to VUCA. So we've gone from VUCA to VUCA. And I reckon we're all feeling that additional A. The additional A is for accelerating. So those four other things of volatility, uncertainty, complexity, ambiguity, they're just happening faster and faster. I know that's what I'm feeling. Maybe you are too. And the thing is, it's not just happening in workplaces. It's happening in our lives at home. It's happening in our social worlds. It's happening in the people with whom we're most connected, our friends, our family, our colleagues. So this VUCA environment, we've got layers and layers of it, and we're feeling the impact. Now, as I worked with teams and leaders throughout COVID and in the few years since, the one tool that I found most helps with us kind of unraveling the impact of this VUCA environment is to really focus on what we have control over. And there are three circles that we can think of. And I've found this tool really useful for myself and for with leaders and for leaders to use with their teams. So three questions when you're really feeling the impact of everything that's going on and you feel like you've got spaghetti in your brain. The first question is, as I think about what's going on for me right now, what can I control? So that's the first question. What can I control? And the reality is the only thing you can really control is yourself. What are you thinking? What are you saying? What are you doing? How are you responding? What are those emails you're writing? And are you sending them? So that first question about the situation that you're feeling a bit spaghetti brain about, what can I control? The second question is, what can I influence? Because there are things that even though we might not have 100% control over them, they're not directly related to us, we still have some influence over. So maybe there are agenda items you can put on a meeting. Maybe you can choose to ask a different question of someone. Maybe you can initiate a conversation, put forward a white paper. So what are the things that you can do that can influence the situation that you're feeling a bit frustrated with right now? Make a list of those. Then the third question, and this is the one to really think carefully about, is what can I not control? What do I not have any control over in relation to this situation? The thing is, these are often the things that we feel most energy around, that we're most frustrated with, that we're most stuck on. And they just become a black pit for our energy, our attention, and our focus. And because of that, they're the things that make and keep us fragile. They're the things that if we continue to focus on them, create burnout in us over a longer period of time. So the question here is not just what are the things that I can't control, but can I accept that I can't control them? And you know what? I reckon this could be the hardest work to be done with these three questions. So let's recap. You're feeling a bit frustrated about something. There's a lot of VUCA in your world. First question, what can I control? Answer is you. What are you thinking? What are you doing? What are you asking? What are you responding to? Second question, what can I influence? And I reckon here it's really smart to think about your degree of influence. Is it high, medium, or low? Because if you've got something that's low influence, just understand it might take a longer time for you to achieve the outcome you're looking for. And the third question, What can't I control? And can I accept that? This is how we can navigate our VUCA reality and not make and keep ourselves fragile. Until next time,